Hello and welcome. Today, I just want to honor one important woman that I think you have forgotten, or you might not have heard of, or you might not know of, but you know of. You know what I mean? So, this is the person that went viral before we even have invented the word viral. Okay, these are some of the songs that were sang in the 90s, early 90s, and they took the world by storm. In a country called Burundi, uh, in the 50s, 1954 or something like that to be exact, uh, somebody was born. Okay. I know you, like a lot of people, when they hear the name Burundi, they just think of poverty and stuff, but Burundi has a lot to offer. And their music has shaped the whole continent of Africa. So I'm talking about Kajanin. Kajanin is a Burundi, Bujumbura born singer, activist. Um, she really surprised the world, really. She took what was then a new form of pop and she mixed it with some African drums, and then voila, her own music was born. She has like her own genre that people enjoyed all over the world. And I grew up listening to her songs as well, and I'm pretty sure if you have been listening to your radio station in your respective country, you've heard this song all around Africa. Okay, so let's get to the song, and the song is called Wale Watu. I think that's the name of the song.
Mbali ya nchi yote, mbali ya Paris au Roma, kuna watu masikini hawaombe, wanaitika tu vile. Wale watu wanaimba takama, wanalala njala, chokile kila siku.
Well, this is just to remind all of us of how much talent we can give and how much talent we have uh how much besides political and economical stuff, the talent, man, the talent that is in each and every country in Africa is like crazy, unimaginable. Okay, so this is going to be like a song reaction. I really enjoy her music, man. It's just so organic.
Kila siku wacha ile maneno ya bure, usijibilie hali yako. We haujue umasikini, angalia wale watu hawalie hawaombe,
It takes me back to when I was still a little child, getting prepared to go to school in the morning, and the radio station would be playing this. Would be like, ah, do we even have to go to school? It just brings back a lot and lots of memories, man. Can you imagine just the vibe that was there in those times around in Burundi before all the other stuff happened? Like and to think she wasn't the only artist in the country. I think a lot of artists from that area, that region, um were like big. I think even when in South Africa there was apartheid going on, and Miriam Makeba was in exile. She stayed in and around that area. I think she stayed in Tanzania because the music industry in around that area was also so big, and African artists could thrive even in that environment. They even would travel to like countries like DRC, which was known as Zaire back then. Uh, and all that, man, I feel like it's not the same anymore. It's not the same. All the keys that was then later on affected them because in that area there were troubles, there were genocides and wars and civil tensions happened in the area. But it's all these things that happened, and here we are today. But we are celebrating Kajanin regardless of what happened. And I think she still continued with her music career even when she moved out of Burundi. She still continued to give out good music in Swahili, or is it Kenya Rwanda language. So we are just recognizing her as an African legend, man. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys on the other side.